Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Victoria 2, the Macedonian Empire. In the last episode, we had some good, and we had some bad. The good was that we took some territory over here. We took from Lanshang and from Ava. We're continuing our expansion in Indochina. We also won a war against Wu to force them into our sphere, and in fact, let me just get over here and increase our relations with them real quick, because they're not happy with us because of that. But, you know, they'll get over it. And the bad was that I kind of lost, I kind of forgot to pay attention to the colony that we were fighting for over here in the Amazon region, and we lost it to the Aztecs. So we might be thinking about doing something about that. We shall see. Because I really wanted that territory. I mean, really wanted that territory. Because I wanted to connect these two chunks of my territory in South America. And that was kind of critical to that. I mean, the other thing I could do is go to war with the Cherokee and grab this. But we'll have to decide what we're going to do with that. That actually may be the better option. I'll think about it. The other thing was, I had someone comment about really wanting me to connect this up to my main territory. We might actually work on that, because Georgia has been kind of annoying me this game. Especially with Cumania. And I'm thinking I'm going to want to knock Georgia out of great power status. And try to elevate Cumania to great power status. And then make Cumania our great power ally. We'll see if we can maneuver to do that. So, once we take care of the war that we are justifying down here in Cambodia, we will look to kind of knock Georgia around a bit. See if we can knock them off the great power list. So yeah. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention before we got started, which some of you with sharper eyes may have already noticed, is that we have made a change to our flag here. I did not like the flag that the auto generator created when it converted the game save over from EU4. It was kind of stupid looking and ugly. So I made a new one and figured out how to actually add it to the game. The symbol in the center, which some of you may recognize, some of you may not, is called the Virginia Star, or the Macedonian Star, or the Argead Star. It is a symbol that was used in ancient Greece, and it was actually found on some objects in a burial tomb for Philip of Macedon, who was the father of Alexander the Great. So that's actually a historical symbol, and I chose a purple background because, you know, our country color in the game is purple. So if we look at our troops have a flag that looks like that. And actually, I think the modern state of Macedonia actually even used that symbol on their flag for a time. So yeah, that's nice. One thing is, now that I noticed loading it up, is that it is a little bit off center, which I might have to fix that. Okay, we have a newspaper. What does the newspaper say? Revolution in Vestanlet. Funj fears our might. Well, Funj is in our sphere, so they don't really need to fear our might. We expanded in Chiang Mai. And we beat Ava. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause and let's get things rolling here. Osage goes bankrupt. Okay. Osage. Who are they? Who are... Not ledger. Not the main menu. Find. Osage. Oh, those guys. Well... I mean, I would love to go to war with them to force them to pay back their debts, but I really can't. Oh, one thing I wanted to do... Oh, because I had looked at this before and... had noticed something. If we go to my sphere, right? And we look at the influence numbers, this number right here is very alarming. Fes is influencing Ghana. So we're going to have to do something about that. Actually, let's... Any of these where there's no one else really doing anything. Some influence going on in here in Japan. These guys don't really need anything. These guys can be turned off completely. But what we're going to do here in Ghana is we're going to... It costs us 65 influence to ban their embassy. You know what? We're going to do it. Ban Fess's embassy. Proceed. We won't be seeing them there again anytime soon. Anybody else we would need to ban embassies for? No. But I am going to have to keep a close eye on this. Alright, actually, let me just... Speaking of close eye on my... who I'm influencing. Comania. Georgia. Can I discredit? I really want to expel their advisors. Now, one thing I was looking at as well is what I might want to do is actually start building some factories, like a lumber mill here, because the lumber mill be good. Go ahead and build a factory in Cumania. So if I start building factories in Cumania, I can increase their industrial rating and help, hopefully, increase their ranking. Alright, so... Oh, wait. Here's our transports. Let's get our transports back somewhere. And I think someone also had mentioned in the comments that I had some rebels I had knocked down. And I double-checked, and it actually looked like the rebels were in Croatia, not in my territory. So there were some Croatian rebels, like, right on my border, which probably made them look like they were actually in my territory. But no, they weren't actually mine. Ah, Casus Belli spread increase. Good. Oh, we got detected. But that doesn't really matter anymore. My budget... You know what I'm going to do with the budget? I'm going to increase the tariffs slightly. I'm also going to bump the taxes back up a tad. Yep. Sphere. Is there anybody else we would want to try to sphere? Let's see. We're trying to sphere Cumania. We don't really have anybody else that we're trying to sphere. Oh, wait a minute. 56. 49. Expel their advisors. Expel their advisors. They lost all their influence. Good. Alright, well, let's just go to all. Let's see, go to rank. Let's go down to everyone who is not a great power. Let's see who hardly has any. Oh, Inca. Yeah, let's go and try and sphere the Inca. Get work on that. Now the other thing I wanted to do is start actually building up. Take access from Cherokee. Decline. Start building up a new fleet of transports. Oh, the rebels in Lanshang won. So let's build up some more transports. Because if I want to start sending armies over to the New World, I'm going to want more transports. Because I actually want to keep the transports that are in the Pacific. So we'll just order a whole bunch of transports here. We'll go with that for now. Now, the other thing is I've been doing a lot of like just kind of looking things over in between episodes. Is if I go into military and I go to build navy and we look at what's coming up here, which are school strike. Discriminatory school system will remove from Macedonian Empire. Okay, that's fine. Ironclads. Ironclads, in order to build them, because we want to build them to replace our mana wars, because they're just infinitely better than the mana wars. Mission to Cambodia. Oh, we lost some capability generation speed. We need naval ports of level 3 or greater. So we need to go through our major naval ports. And we're now going to concentrate in the Mediterranean. Drunken riots. Yeah. And we need to make sure that these guys are getting upgraded. Okay, so yeah, we want to expand these naval bases. Oh, upper house rearranged. Istanbul. I'm going to get them expanded. All the existing naval bases expanded. Directive on trade in the provinces. Policy stands. Simply because it produces less militancy. Okay, so that's expanding. Ooh, that's a level 2. That's a level 2. Expand to level 3. Expand. 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 We're probably also going to want to build more naval bases as well. Colonial incident. A colonial regiment, one of our colonies, had an encounter with a regiment from another colonial power, which had, according to a military report, crossed into our colonial claim on an obscure waterway a fair distance into the colony's hinterland. The report further goes on to state that this foreign regiment was, when encountered by a patrol, in the process of conducting a geological survey of the area, the object of which is as of yet unknown to us. Hawkish members of our war cabinet see this as a direct assault on the Macedonian Empire's territorial integrity, and call for the execution of a plan that they have termed, quite simply, Operation Macedonian Fury. An invitation through there, and deploy the troops, so-and-so. Interesting. Macedonian Empire gains a place in the sun, casts a spelling on Funj. Funj? I do not believe that there is really worth going to war over, truth be told. All pops of the Macedonian Empire become 5% more in favor of jingoism. And gain 0.5 militancy. all pops? You know what? I'm going to take the 5% jingoism. The Cambodian menace! They're coming right for us! Okay, revolt risk. Oh my goodness, look at the revolt risk. Look at the revolt risk everywhere. Reactionaries and anarcho-liberals. Oh well, if rebels pop up, we'll just put them down. Midway Island Botanical Expedition? Rumors abound in botanical circles that the Aztec has launched a botanical expedition to Midway Island. As an Aztec colony would attempt to send an expedition of our own. It might be frowned upon, but the discoveries could make... Yep, we're sending a Macedonian expedition. Oh, what's the newspaper say? Revolution and Lan Shang is a little behind the times. How goes that Casus Belli generation? 82%, we're almost there. Now, one thing I also might want to do is start pushing my troops toward the Georgian border. So let's bring these guys toward the Georgian border. Just start getting everybody in the region. In them old cotton fields, lose some militancy. That's why gathering everybody in Rome. Major discovery, sea lane hunters. Oh, our Casus Belli against Cambodia is complete. Let's get everybody here redirected to Rome. These naval bases being expanded? No, they're not. So let's go ahead and let's get these guys expanded. Building up my navy before the end of this game is going to be pretty important. So, what's this? Military access from Scandinavia, decline. Military access from the Norse Empire, decline. Are they at war? Blackfoot conquest of Cherokee, third Scandinavian restoration of order to the something. Okay, well, we have our own war to worry about here. Declare war, acquire states. Cost 44 war score. I gain 4 prestige. Proceed. Oh, before I unpause it again, let me just double check my spheres. Woo. Let's crank you up there, Woo. Let's increase relations. And Ghana. Get back up to 100. Okay, everything looks good there. And what about the Inca? We're building. Wait a minute, they're already in a sphere. I didn't look at that. Ah, well, we might want to try and mess with them. See if we can pull them out of the British Empire sphere. Anybody else here that no one is really working on? Oh, Lanshang. Well, we're going to be absorbing them. Fulo. An uncivilized nation. Yeah, why not? Don't even know where they are. Oh, this little set of islands? Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright, we declared war on these guys, right? Yep, we did. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take you, and I'm actually going to march you all the way over here. I'm going to march you in here, and I'm going to bring you over here to serve as a reserve force. Attempt to justify war using demand concession castles ballet against Orient by Commania was detected. Okay. Commania is trying to go to war with Oirat. Oh, we won. Decline. Let's see. War between Macedonian Empire, Cambodia. Polish research complete. Chernigovian research complete. Chernigov, you are in Georgia's sphere. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to want to start putting together another army. Help feed the local poor. Just slow things down a little bit. Let's see, recruitment map mode. Let's turn this rally point off. And yeah, we've got some spots here. Let's actually make Rome a rally point. And let's start assembling another army. Build an army. Infantry. 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 Infantry engineers. Let's go with cavalry, 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 artillery, artillery. All right. Cheap iron is getting close. All right, let's speed it back up again. Oh, we got that. Let's move them in there. And then let's move them over there. Oh, we won this. Oh, that's probably too late. Nope, he got moved. Dig deep and greedily. Let's go beat that army. Major discovery, coke. Alright, so that increases our coal production. Oh, we finished cheap iron. Okay, so let's see. It's 1859. 1859. So I can't do empiricism yet. It's 1860. We can't do steel railroad. That's 1870. Navy, we can't do iron steamers. That's 1860. Navy's build time minus 10 days. Late classical theory. Prestige gain. You know what? Let's go with inorganic chemistry. We get that supply limit. Start research on that. So it'll help me maintain and be able to move my armies around better. The old man in the sea help feed the local poor. Oh, I won here. Looks like they're heading to Saigon. See if we can stack wipe them. Oh, what's this? Seems that Georgia's decided to back Bohemia Moravia in a current crisis. What is the current crisis? Return of Poland's rightful territories. I would like to back... Well, the Aztecs are being asked right now. I don't know if I could actually participate. Advanced ore smelting processes. The crisis failed to enlist... Yeah, I don't think I could actually participate because I was in the middle of a war. Crisis averted. Camannia goes to war. Camannia is at war? Yep, they're at war with Oirat. The Old Man in the Sea, help feed the local poor. War of the Oirat Horde, Outer Manchuria. Okay. Well, we'll wait for this siege to finish, and then once we've occupied this province, I'm going to knock this army out. Yep, you guys march over there. You guys march down here. Oh, we got a peace offer. Proceed. Oh, we got this piece. Okay. Well, then you guys head back there. You guys head back there. Can you guys actually march? No, we can't. So what I'll need to do is actually bring the transports over here and grab them. Oh, the other thing I really need to do is work on expanding the factories and expanding the railroad. So, factories. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this shift click, which all factories near their employee limit should start expanding. Why is this closed? Oh, that's Camannia. I need my factories. My production. There we go. Wonder if we could build some more factories in Camannia. Let's see. Someone has talked ill of us. Ah. Increase our opinion back to friendly. And I've really got to keep an eye on that. All right, let's go ahead and build some factories. Let's see what will produce a good amount. Furniture factory, explosives, ammunition. Those lumber mills. Yeah, build some more lumber mills. I'll feed local poor. What is actually Camannia's rank? They're at 10. And how do they rank industrially? They're 16th industrially. So yeah, we're gonna do the investment. Try to increase their industrial capabilities. SIAC, Socialists. Karl Marx has published the Communist Manifesto, which has led to workers in SIAC to found a party dedicated to advancing the agenda laid out therein. They call themselves socialists and believe in a land ruled by the workers, where the workers control the means of production. Equality, justice, solidarity, and democracy are other vital points in the socialist ideology. Okay, so socialism, or the Communist Party, has shown up in SIAC. We're gonna have to make a decision of what direction we're gonna go. I'm not thinking we're gonna go communism. We have 12 transports. Let's see, I want to at least build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna build 8 more. 6, 7, 8. Those naval bases are still expanding. Well, it's February 1860. Revolution in Bohemia and Moravia. Revolution's taken place. Bohemian anarcho-liberals have defeated the government's forces and broken the country. Bohemia and Moravia is now under the control of the radical faction. Is that these guys? That's Poland. Bohemia, Moravia. Well, now that we have dealt with Cambodia, I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're going to start justifying, well, who are their allies? Do they have any allies? They're allied with Austrasia. Okay. They're allied with Austrasia. Which means that I would need to put forces on the border of Austrasia. These guys. Ambassador insulted. Ambassador to one of the other great powers has telegraphs home expressing his frustration with the response, or rather lack of it, that he has received while trying to settle a bilateral extradition treaty with the country in question. Apparently, our ambassador has been snubbed repeatedly by this foreign administration and has been delegated to speaking to civil servants instead of being allowed direct access to the country's decision makers. This diplomatic back and forth has been going on for 2 months. Nations of the Aztec Macedonian Empire changed by -20. Inform them of the potential consequences of continued non-cooperation. Send an official letter thanking them for their time and end the negotiations. We lose 5 prestige. We improve their opinion and we gain some prestige. We have 604 prestige. Next closest. Right, that is like just prestige, right? It's like not even close. So, inform them of the potential consequences of continued non-cooperation. We've gained the Humiliate casus belli against Aztecs, allowing us to demand reduction of prestige. I don't know if we're going to do that. We have other bigger fish to fry. Oh, we want to gain some research points. Oh, and we're getting long here. Alright, let's get all these ships moved into that stack. Oh, what's this? Rebels have risen up in against our sphere member, Funj. They have rebels. Okay. Unemployment. A bit of unemployment. Let me just do one quick diplomacy check. My spheres. Oh, you ban their embassy again. Man, I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on that. Okay. Inca? We're working on it. It'll take some effort to try to pull them out of England's sphere. We have a bit of a lead on them. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on Kumani as well, see if we can continue knocking them down. And... Yep, okay, we're working good there. Alright, so we'll go ahead, we'll end this episode here. We are preparing for a potential war against Georgia. I might need more troops to the front. But we got these guys down here. We can bring them up as well. I don't know what kind of army Austrasia is going to bring to bear here. But we shall see. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.